Every community needs an urban farm. This is Petaluma's urban farm, and it's right here in the center of town, and we're located on about 2 acres of land that has been meticulously cleared by volunteers over the last year, and we're going to be growing about 60 crops this next year. And this farm is really, all along we've envisioned it as being the focal point for a healthy Petaluma food system.
My name's Amy Rice-Jones, and I am the farm manager of the Bounty Community Farm here. Petaluma Bounty's community farm is 1 year old about to this date. It's February 14th, and this is the first, last year was the first work day that we had out here with volunteers. We had a bunch of wooden shacks that dotted the landscape, and we broke all those down and built a farm last year, and we were able to grow a lot of vegetables and herbs and flowers for this community, and it was really great.
The Bounty Farm is one of 4 of Petaluma Bounty's core programs. Along with the urban farm, we've created 4 new community gardens these past 2 years, 3 of them on elementary school campuses. And community gardens are places where people of all ages come together to grow healthy, organic food at almost no cost. And they're also places where folks build their neighborhoods. They improve their neighborhoods, they make new connections with people. They're places where volunteers can come on work days and help with all sorts of projects. At our work days for the gardens, we've had folks aged 3 to 63 show up with their shovels, their pails, their rakes, and go at it for 5-6 hours, sharing lunch, sharing stories, and basically sharing in the regeneration of urban agriculture.
And then if we're successful with the Petaluma property, our community garden is going to be Petaluma Bounty. So we're going to do like a distribution, small distribution, growing and distribution kind of branch or something.
Here at the Bounty Farm, there is a lot of focus on growing healthy soils, because healthy soils is what grows healthy plants and in turn nourishes healthy people. So a lot of my time is spent on building compost that is feeding the soil, as well as growing crops in the winter months that feed the soil and add organic matter. There's no usage of herbicides or pesticides, so we grow a diversity of crops here that attract beneficial insects that keep the pests at bay, and everything is done as kind of a living and growing ecosystem.
Our third program is Bounty Hunters, and the Bounty Hunters are folks that collect fresh surplus fruits and vegetables from backyards, front yards, local orchards, farms, businesses, wherever they can find healthy food. They get them to our collection sites, and then volunteer drivers deliver that food to folks that need it 6 days a week. So we deliver to PEP senior housing centers, other affordable housing communities, senior nutrition center here in Petaluma, and local food pantries. So the beauty about Petaluma Bounty Hunters is that, again, we're creating a new cycle. Instead of seeing the good food that's growing around town go to waste, drop on the ground and rot, that food is going to people that appreciate it and it can improve their diets. We're also keeping that food out of the landfill.
Right from here, but you're figuring at least like a foot out.
Yeah, but if it's 3 foot, if they come out the other side, we need to, because this is 4 foot. So what we need to do is open this up more, like it is right here. We're starting to look good.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but right in here, this little area right in here needs to be. So we need to just cut this edge a little bit right through here.
So today we have about 10 volunteers helping us bring in some gravel to improve the drainage near our potting shed that just was finished being built about a week ago. The potting shed is where we're going to be sowing seeds that will eventually be the crops that will go out into the fields this spring and go back into this community with lots of healthy, nutritious nutrients in those crops. We've got some people that are building compost piles. We've got a barn that just fell down and we're working on salvaging some of that wood so that we can build an educational outdoor classroom and a farm stand this season. We've got people that are helping in a number of capacities in making this farm run smoothly. It'd be a lot of work for just one person, and so there's a lot of volunteers here that really make this farm possible.
My focus and passion is to grow vegetables and fruits and my food, whether it's medicinal herbs or just my everyday food that I would be eating, eggs, vegetables, whatever. So I've been concentrating on that for many, many years. And my joy and passion is in teaching other people how to grow that. So when I discovered Petaluma Bounty, I thought, this is just what I've been thinking of and what I've been wanting to do. So it's a perfect outlet for me because it supports what I'm passionate and joyful about.
And we worked together to take something that was a bit of an eyesore over at the elementary school and made it into a viable garden area for families to grow vegetables, grow flowers, grow different things and kind of feed off of each other. And we worked together to take something that was a bit of an eyesore over at the elementary school and made it into a viable garden area for families to grow vegetables, grow flowers, grow different things and kind of feed off of each other.
I'm really interested in helping to feed the community and giving everybody access to really good food that's grown in a sustainable way. I'm just really excited to gain more experience farming, learning how to grow food, being in touch with natural cycles, getting to know the community, and I just think it's a really holistic and empowering organization.
Our fourth program is the Bounty Box program. And Bounty Boxes are weekly boxes of organic fruits and vegetables that we sell to low-income families for $10 a week, and then we also sell for $18 a week at full retail price, and the retail sales help support the wholesale sales. So one of the things that's happened over the last couple of decades is that the price of healthy food has gone way up, and the price of highly processed food, the food that's making us all sick because we're getting too many calories, too much sugar, too many fats of the wrong kind, too much sodium, basically too many empty calories. The price of that kind of food has gone down. So what's affordable now is the food that is the least healthy. So our mission is to make healthy food available to everybody in town. And the Bounty Box is one of the ways, along with the gardens and bounty hunters, to level the playing field for folks that have limited budgets so they can get the nutrition that they really need for their children, their whole family.
The thing I'm fanatic about now is permaculture, because that is taking everything and putting it together in a way that makes viable systems for no matter what size system you're talking about, whether it's a small village, a household, a town, a city, whatever it is. It takes into consideration everything that's coming into that area and everything going out, and let's try and make it a circle so that we're not wasting anything.
Today is a wonderful example of how committed the volunteers are to this farm and the mission of making healthy food accessible to everyone in this community. We had rainy, cold weather this morning, and we still had a group of 10 people that came out here to help us with some not so glamorous work in the mud. And usually we have upwards of 25 to 30 volunteers out here the second Saturday of the month helping out with any kind of project that we need to get done. People really don't shy away from tough work out here. So it's really pretty impressive.
I like that you're using a sort of underutilized infill site, you know, something that's in the middle of the city that was kind of an eyesore before. You're cleaning it up and you're doing things like this, and making it beautiful and feeding people, growing good food, and bringing people together. You're just dealing with basic needs in a local way that's amazing.
So the mission of the educational farm here is to grow nutrient-dense vegetables and herbs and fruit for everyone in this community, especially those that can't afford to be buying organic fruits and vegetables.
It's important because people that can't afford the food can come here and participate and then get healthy food that they can't afford otherwise.
Things that you see when you come out to the farm on a work day is you see a lot of other people out here. Even when it's raining, when it's freezing cold like it is today, we got a group of volunteers and they keep coming in throughout the day. And that is what is going to create a healthy Petaluma food system. This is what's happening in communities around the country. Folks are starting to recognize that there's something wrong with our food system. There's something wrong with the way food gets grown and processed and shipped around the country, around the world. And that's damaging our land, it's polluting our water, and it's hurting local communities. So we're taking our food system back, and that's really one of the things that you'll see when you go to gardens, when you see our urban farm here. Bounty hunters, it's all volunteer driven. It's people in the community who want to make a difference and want to reclaim their local food system. A good, healthy local food system is going to improve our economy. It's going to keep dollars circulating here in town. Buying local products supports farmers to grow more local products. It improves our environment, reducing greenhouse gas emissions associated with long-distance food transport, with the energy that goes into processing food. It cleans our waterways by keeping agricultural nutrients and fertilizers and fossil fuel products out of the waterways. And it builds community. It connects people back to what really matters, which is healthy neighborhoods and good food to share.
I would like everyone to know that it's very important to do something for someone else every once in a while. At least once a week would be a good amount. Do something else for someone without expecting anything in return.
Makate